Hey everybody, it's Carol Billing and I'm your instructor for Education 201. This is the course calendar for the traditional version, the face-to-face class that meets on Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay, so I do my best to make this organized and simple. So I have each week noted here is the Monday date and the topic that aligns to that specific week. We made a textbook for this class over the summer, and so we changed chapters to topics. So if you ever see chapter 1, it actually means topic 1, and I've tried to make all those changes everywhere, but if I've missed something, snip me a picture and send me an email and I'll fix it, like in Blackboard and what have you. But hopefully that's corrected. I don't have study guides yet. Don't know if I'm going to have them this semester because I'm still looking at the content we created and probably going to be adding to it. All right, that being said, this kind of gives you an idea of what we're going to do in class, and then of your sort of semester long projects. It kind of tells you where you should be in doing that. So we're going to do mini teaching assignments first, so we'll discuss it and assign them, and then we'll talk about your teaching topic because you're going to teach a lesson. So we'll talk about topics, we'll select dates, we'll begin drafting the lesson plan and your visual aid, either PowerPoint or a Prezi. And so that's kind of what this project task column does. It sort of goes through, and so now you can see the presentations start in October with that column. So it's kind of nice so you can see how that project is going to unfold. All right, this column here in blue is items you will complete outside of class, so homework assignments, lack of a better term. Gray is stuff we'll do in class, so we'll do introductions, expectations, we'll review these things all in that first class. Topic 1 quiz questions, I'll cover that more in class, but basically I'm going to have you read the information I have in, I'm calling it Lumen. It's our textbook, but it's not a textbook. It's Open Educational Resources. It's called OER, and it's basically a digital book, but you, instead of buying, like, seriously, this book for this class was like $120, and I was like, forget it, this is ridiculous. I can find what we need. So there's 4 of us that worked on it this summer, and we built this Lumen, is what I'm calling it. But it's essentially, it's your textbook, but it's digital, and it's awesome because it's links and it's videos and it's lots of different stuff. Okay, so topic 1 is in Lumen. I'm going to show you Lumen in a different video, and that will make more sense. But instead of giving you quiz questions, I'm going to ask you to make some quiz questions, and I will show you how we're going to do that. I'm going to give you a link to a spreadsheet, and you're going to give me the question, the correct answer, and a couple of incorrect answers, and then put your name in whatever column is after that. And that's how you're going to get credit for that assignment. So I like it because you have to read the information probably more closely to write a quiz question than actually if I had given you a quiz. And it gives you a chance to try making questions up, which, believe it or not, is harder than you think. So we'll talk more about that in class. But that's what you're doing. Instead of taking quizzes, you're writing quiz questions. All right, as I grade stuff, I'll strike through it so you kind of know where I'm at in the grading. And of course, you'll see me twice a week so you can ask, so that makes that a lot easier. You have these ABE assignments. That's your autobiographical essay. I'll explain it more in class, but that's your signature assignment for the course. And so I break it down into these 5 journal or like short 1-page writings on a specific prompt or question. And then that's what we assemble into your final writing piece for the class, which it's awesome. Students tell me all the time, I'm so glad you broke that down. I go, I wish I would have thought of it, but I actually stole it from someone else. We'll do a wiki and Blackboard to organize who will teach when. We'll do all of our teachings in class, plus we'll still be covering the topics. Plus you'll be writing a ABE. So it's a full class, but it goes kind of like this. Like it starts off kind of easy and it gets like super hard, and then you're like, ah! And then you do your teaching presentation, you finish your ABE, and it drops off pretty quick. So I like that because I sort of kill you around week 8 to 12, and then it can get a little bit easier. So, so this is going to be confusing to me, probably more so than you. Topic 13 used to be chapters 13, 14, and 15. So, if you have any references chapter 14 or 15, it's all been included in 13. Because I worked with a group of people in this curriculum, I didn't always get my way, and I don't like those three things put together, but I don't have a choice. So that's why these are blank here, is because normally we would cover chapter 14, chapter 15 here, and it's like awesome, but that's not how it's going to go. We're going to do 13, I guess. After Thanksgiving, we'll cover 13, and it's long because it's really should be 3 chapters, but that's all. I'm going to stop now. So that's what that is. So hopefully that won't be confusing. Let's see. Oh, any of these references to Weebly is wrong. That should be the Lumen, because, and I will also show this to you in class, but I used to have, well, I do still have a website called Weebly.com, carolbilling.weebly.com, and I would put all of my coursework for each course into that Weebly. So I'll show you that in class. And I think, I think we'll cover the Lumen in the first class too, rather than making a video, because I forget that I'm going to see you face to face, and that's a quicker way to answer questions. So for your class, I'm going to do syllabus overview, calendar overview, and then we'll go through Blackboard and Lumen in the first class. Okay, help me remember that. I'm kidding. You're the only class I have face to face. I should be able to remember it. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.